Northwest Arkansas, we love our kids and we love our dogs. But why do kids get to have all the fun at daycare when dogs can as well? Well, at Cool Wag, Doggy Daycare, and Hotel and Spa, they can. You don't believe me? Come inside and check it out. Hey, we're out here at Cool Wags in Bentonville with Eric, the owner, Eric Wegner, but it's called Cool Wag. So what's the story about that?
Some people would say Wagner, but they couldn't say it. They said Wagner, and then my dad shortened it to just Wag, and then all my friends started picking up on it, so I became the Wag.
The Wag, and now you have one of the coolest doggy daycares and hotel and spas in all of Northwest Arkansas. Not only do dogs come here and just chill, but you have so much for dogs to do. Tell us about that.
Dogs come here for daycare. The parents are working 2 jobs, whatever, and they come here to have their dogs have some socialization, just to play. Then parents go out of town for business, for weddings, whatever, and they need a place to stay overnight. So we do boarding, we do training, we do obedience training and puppy training, and of course we give them baths and make them smell good.
So I love your motto. It's, we don't put baby in a cage. Just like Dirty Dancing, we don't put baby in a corner. And you have seen, before you started this business, when you were taking your dog to a doggy daycare, they just put him in a cage. You don't do that here, do you?
We had a dog that was high drive, had lots of energy, and so we started shopping around, and there was the caged environments. And then I saw a big Great Dane with his back up against the top
that
of
can't
the
be
cage.
comfortable.
This place became available, and we kind of researched it and said, hey, we need an open play environment.
Yeah, and that's what you built. And we got a Great Dane over here. Can we get that Great Dane to come in? Just to give us some perspective
Coach,
about...
Come here, Coach.
How big a Great Dane is. Look at this bad boy. Can you imagine putting this in a cage? So you don't put dogs in cages. You actually, inside here, you have an open space, which is really cool. It has couches. It has things where dogs can just lay around and be cool and have fun, right?
Right. People started donating couches to us. So all these leather couches, and it's just like home. They just get to plop around and relax.
I would have a great afternoon just hanging out with the dog.
It does make you smile.
Can we go play with some dogs?
Sure, sure.
So your classification system for dogs, you have the littles in here. What are some of the other classes?
We have 3 or 4 groups of middies.
What's a midi?
Medium.
Okay.
And then we got the big dogs.
Big dogs, all right. So all dogs have different personalities. How do you separate the dogs and their personalities?
They do have different personalities. Think of kids at school. You got the introverts, the extroverts, you got the bullies, they got the jocks. The dogs, their form of tag is hereditary.
Okay.
It goes back to their genes. So remember, the wolf trying to kill something is trying to get the throat. So they're playing tag and they're trying to nip around the throat, and if you touch them, oh, I get a point. But the other dog's trying to do the defensive moves and trying to get away. You can't get me, and does a hip check, and it's.
That's really fun. Hey, what's that over there? What's that right there? You're it.
This is our cement pond.
So this is where the dogs just come out and swim and stay cool and have fun, right?
Have fun.
Lucky dogs. Got their own pool. Who's the best swimmer?
Poppy here is a big water dog.
Well, I didn't dress the part today, or I would have got in there as well. All right, Eric, this was a ton of fun. I love dogs. I had a blast. I would come play here just to play with the dogs. For the dog days of summer, just like your motto says, we don't put baby in a cage.